someone had just a surgery or someone just had a baby, you still want to feel wonderful, right? When you're kind of lounging around.
Yes.
And you, my friend, have just taken something that I didn't even think about, this beautiful sequin knit throw, and you've made it a shawl.
What I love, I have a sweater actually that looks very similar to this. So when I first saw this from Highgate Manor, exclusive to HSN, I thought there are so many different ways to use this. Now you can use this as a blanket on the bed, as we have done. It is 50 by 60 inches, so it is a true throw, not necessarily a blanket, but it's 100% of the softest cotton you will ever feel that's made like a sweater. It's actually all crocheted together with, I'm gonna hold that up with you. There are actual sequins sewn into the blanket. It comes in that beautiful ivory, and also I'm wearing this
in the taupe.
Taupe, yes. I was like, what was
They're both dusted. The ivory's dusted with like gold flecks, actually has sequins woven into them. Beautiful kind of vertical pattern with these small little delicate dainty cutouts. And then in the taupe, is the taupe have a little bit more of a silver or bronzy tone? I can't tell from here.
It's more of a bronzy sequin that's actually sewn into it, and it's so pretty. It's like stars in the night or like diamond dust. Look at that.
Look at that, it's pretty.
Valerie, look at that. If you are having maybe perhaps a candlelit dinner and it's a little chilly at night, even in the summer if you live near the shore or where it gets a little chilly, can you imagine keeping that in the car and then just kind of taking it out and wrapping it around? So when we think of throws, we think of something maybe perhaps that we throw on the back of our favorite reading chair or at the end of a bed. But think kind of beyond that a little bit, kind of stretch the ways that you can use this. And I would love to kind of keep this around my shoulders for those chilly nights.
This is absolutely
very
fashion.
Versatile.
This is fashion. Like this is fashion for your living room, your chaise, your bedroom, the bench maybe on the edge of your bed. Ivory or taupe, they both are dusted with this beautiful golden and bronzed flecks. Less than $10 to get it home. They are huge. They are 50 by 60 and they are on clearance.